Hello BTS lovers, the global K-pop phenomenon BTS has faced numerous challenges throughout their meteoric rise, from navigating the intense pressures of fame to balancing military service obligations. Recently, allegations have surfaced suggesting that BTS may have been exploited by the South Korean government during President Yoon Suk-yeol's administration. Here's a detailed chronology of the events leading to these claims. 1. BTS's global status and their role as cultural ambassadors. Since their debut, BTS has significantly contributed to South Korea's cultural and economic growth, often referred to as the BTS effect. In 2021 alone, the group generated billions of dollars for the South Korean economy through album sales, concerts, tourism, and endorsements. Their global influence made them unofficial ambassadors for the country under President Moon Jae-in's administration. BTS was appointed as special presidential envoys for future generations and culture in 2021. They represented South Korea at international forums such as the United Nations, where their speeches inspired millions worldwide. 2. Change in administration and policy under Yoon Suk-yeol. With Yoon Suk-yeol's election as president in 2022, there was a notable shift in the government's approach to utilizing BTS for national interests. Critics argue that the administration increasingly relied on the group's global reputation to bolster South Korea's soft power. Key events include BTS being highlighted in diplomatic meetings and promotional campaigns unrelated to their artistic endeavors. For example, they were used to promote Korea's bid for the 2030 World Expo in Busan, despite the group's focus on personal and group hiatus projects. 3. Military service controversy. One of the most contentious issues was BTS's mandatory military service. As the debate surrounding exemptions for top-performing artists intensified, the Yoon administration delayed making clear decisions. Some fans speculated that the government leveraged the uncertainty to maximize BTS's contributions to national projects. In late 2022, BTS announced their plans to enlist individually, beginning with member Jin, signaling their commitment to fulfilling their civic duty. However, critics argue that the lack of timely resolution by the government placed undue pressure on the group. 4. Allegations of exploitation during the Busan World Expo campaign. Perhaps the most notable controversy involved BTS's participation in the promotional campaign for Busan's bid to host the 2030 World Expo. As honorary ambassadors, BTS held a free concert in October 2022, which drew over 50,000 fans. While the concert was a massive success, HYBE, BTS's management agency, faced criticism for footing the bill instead of receiving government support. Fans and analysts accused the government of exploiting BTS's influence without providing adequate resources or compensation. Many believed that the group's involvement was framed as a patriotic obligation rather than a voluntary cultural contribution. 5. Public backlash and fan reactions. The allegations of exploitation sparked significant backlash from ARMY, BTS's fanbase. Many fans felt that the government undervalued BTS's contributions and unfairly burdened them with responsibilities beyond their musical careers. Online campaigns and petitions called for better treatment and recognition of BTS's role in enhancing South Korea's global image. 6. BTS's focus on individual activities. Amid the growing controversies, BTS announced their hiatus from group activities in mid-2022 to focus on solo projects and fulfill military service obligations. Members like RM, J-Hope, and Jungkook emphasized their desire to explore personal growth and artistry, signaling a shift away from governmental and institutional expectations. While BTS has always embraced their role as cultural ambassadors, the allegations of exploitation under the Yoon Suk-yeol administration highlight the challenges faced by global icons navigating national expectations. As the members continue their military service and solo careers, fans hope that their contributions will be respected and that they will be allowed to focus on their artistry without undue pressure. The controversy raises important questions about the balance between cultural diplomacy and artistic freedom, especially for artists of BTS's stature. Whether these allegations will lead to meaningful change remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: BTS's legacy as global trailblazers is here to stay. 7. Broader implications for the South Korean entertainment industry. The controversy surrounding BTS has ignited broader discussions about how the South Korean government and industries treat their artists, particularly those with international influence. BTS's situation is seen as a reflection of a larger pattern where K-pop idols are often asked to shoulder responsibilities beyond their artistic roles, such as promoting national agendas or enhancing Korea's global image. Other artists and agencies have faced similar pressures, raising questions about the ethics of leveraging celebrities for state-led campaigns without offering proper support or recognizing their contributions fairly. The BTS case has become a symbol of the need for systemic reform in how South Korea balances cultural diplomacy with respect for artists' autonomy. 8. HYBE's role and position. HYBE, BTS's management agency, has been at the center of the controversy as well. While the agency has consistently supported the group and advocated for their interests, its decision to cover costs for events like the Busan World Expo concert without government backing raised eyebrows. Many fans criticized HYBE for not pushing back harder against what they saw as exploitation by the government. However, others recognized the difficult position the agency was in, given the political and public expectations placed on BTS. HYBE later stated its commitment to protecting BTS's artistic integrity and well-being, further emphasizing the importance of the group's solo projects and creative freedom. 9. Military service and the aftermath. As of now, several members of BTS are actively fulfilling their mandatory military service, while others have launched solo careers. Fans have expressed their admiration for the group's sense of duty but remain critical of the government's handling of the military exemption debate, which many felt was unnecessarily politicized and used to prolong the group's availability for national projects. The controversy has underscored the need for clearer policies regarding military exemptions for globally recognized artists and athletes. Many argue that such policies should balance fairness with recognition of individuals' contributions to the country's cultural and economic prestige. Despite the challenges, BTS remains a beacon of South Korean culture and pride. The group's ability to navigate these controversies with grace and resilience is a testament to their professionalism and dedication. As they continue their solo endeavors and military service, fans hope that the government and entertainment industry will learn valuable lessons from their experience. To protect future artists. Reforms may be necessary to ensure that cultural diplomacy does not come at the expense of individual freedom and well-being. Clearer guidelines and support systems could help prevent similar controversies and allow artists to contribute to national interests on their own terms. 11. Global support for BTS. ARMY, BTS's dedicated fanbase, has played a crucial role in highlighting these issues on a global scale. Through social media campaigns, petitions, and even academic discussions, they have brought attention to the group's plight and called for better treatment of artists in the entertainment industry. Their efforts have sparked international conversations about the ethics of celebrity exploitation and the need for systemic change in how governments and institutions interact with cultural icons. BTS's journey reflects both the immense power and the heavy burden of global fame. While they have undoubtedly elevated South Korea's cultural standing on the world stage, their experience also serves as a cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of relying too heavily on individual artists for national promotion. As the group moves forward, their legacy will continue to inspire not just fans but also policymakers, artists, and industries worldwide. The hope is that BTS's story will lead to a more balanced and ethical approach to cultural diplomacy, ensuring that future generations of artists can thrive without facing similar challenges. For now, armies around the world eagerly await the day BTS reunites as a group, stronger and more empowered than ever.